I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it.
A couple of tweets here. Martin says, this Porky jinxed himself in the Gold Cup. What a mug punter.
What do you mean, a mug punter?
And Andy says, tell Porky it's a quarter of the odds, not a third.
Oh, it's a quarter, that's right. Yeah, it is, yeah.
£100 on a horse, £25 each way. Man of the people, says Renton. Money to burn, Porky.
No.
Is that all those royalties from Rooney Tunes? Now, interestingly enough.
That's very
now,
nice.
Interestingly enough.
Because we're talking, of course, to Alan Stubbs later on in this show.
We're going to ask him about Wayne Rooney.
Man who knows Wayne Rooney better than anybody.
While he's listening to the show, it'd be good for him to hear this, because you've, of course, famously written a book called Rooney Tunes, which was published, I believe, in 2006.
No, it was published in 2006, before the World Cup in South Africa.
Yeah.
No, in Germany. Germany,
World Cup in South Africa, which he went to, was in 2010.
It was, you're right.
Right. Yeah. Now, here is the latest review, which has come in only about a month or so ago.
Oh, excellent. Good.
And the headline says, rubbish book, poor author.
What?
Full of incorrect facts and sweeping fictitious generalisations.
What?
Slapdash compilation put together in a rush with a cavalier disregard for the truth.
God.
The author has jumped on the Rooney bandwagon to try to cash in on the lad. Rooney and the punters who buy this book deserve much better than this, and certainly should receive an apology and their money back.
That's disgraceful. I tell you what, I don't know who sent that in, but we'll be hearing from my lawyers.
It says does not even warrant half a star.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's tremendous. It could be the book review of the year, though.
It wasn't meant to be a biography. It was called Rooney Tunes because it examined all aspects of his life.
No, it didn't.
His rise to fame, his star appeal.
The first 30 pages are all about how he saved your life. It's got nothing to do with Wayne Rooney.
Well, that's true, actually. That's true.
Absolute rubbish.
When a shirt signed by Wayne Rooney arrived in the hospital, where I was literally hours, probably, from expiring. Probably 36 hours.
You see,
the doctor said it was a turning point.
People are beginning to get the idea about you now, right? From piloting helicopters to driving submarines underwater.
Well, I never said anything about
submarines. All the rubbish that you've come out with over the years, including this nonsense that you were supposedly 36 hours from death. Well, nobody believes a word you say anymore.
Well, I can only tell it as it is. I have had a fantastical life, that's absolutely true, but I can only tell as it is. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to deny, the passage in the course of my life? Talking about the passage in the course of our life.
Yes.
George Osborne, the new editor of the London Evening Standard.
Well, not soon to be. Editor, taken over in May.
I heard you defending him on our sister station yesterday.
I was defending him, Well, I was asked by Talk Radio to give my esteemed
What a rubbish
review.
appointment.
Well, it's not a rubbish appointment because, the Evening Standard, to be honest, I could edit it in part-time.
Yeah.
It only put out about 1.5 editions now, and most of the stuff's done overnight, and you're done by lunchtime.
No, but hang on, mate. That's like saying to a retired High Court judge, I tell you what, why don't you go and be an architect and build a new building? And when he built it, it collapsed and killed everybody. It's irresponsible.
How's it irresponsible putting George Osborne?
George Osborne has never been a journalist.
The thing that I'm amazed about, he's never been an economist either, but nobody kicked up this kind of fuss when they made him Chancellor of the Exchequer, which was a far more dangerous job than running a newspaper in Kensington, by the way.
Complete cobblers of that as well.
Well, he did, but nobody got upset about it and said, oh, by the way, almost the same with Ed Balls. Well, why are we making this guy, in charge of why are we putting this guy in charge of the economy?
Unbelievable, I tell you.
So we'll talk some more about that. We'll have some advice for him, because we've got a couple of friends over at the Standard who are going to be schooling him, I'm sure.
That's right,
precisely what he should be doing. First lesson is, head straight out to Davies Wine Bar and see how many bottles you can get down your neck before afternoon conference.
That's right, absolutely. Do you know what I'd like? I'd like the production editor to rush in one day and say to George Osborne, George, shall we reverse ferret Theresa May? And see what he says.
Yeah, well, you never know. You may have already tried that before. Yeah. This is talkSPORT. Somebody called Timco. Helicopter pilot.
Stupid name.
Helicopter pilot Porky. Compared to Porky, Walter Mitty is a pragmatist. So due to Porky, Gosport is now being renamed Fantasy Island.
Honestly, what you do for my reputation is immeasurably bad.
When was the last time you flew a helicopter again?
It was 2003 or 4, about then. Or it might have been 6 or 7, I can't remember. But the flight records down at Red Hill Aerodrome will be available.
You've tried to rename it now because you realise you made your error of your ways. You called it Reigate Airport the other day.
Well, it's between Red Hill and Reigate, to be honest.
talkSPORT. This is talkSPORT, we are the two mics on the warm-up. We've got loads going on, as I say. We're going to go to Nigel Pearson, who's at the Hawthorns in a moment for some team news. A couple of tweets first. Here's one from Rob Clark, who says, the Bourne Legacy starred the actor Jeremy Rimmer. I'm afraid it's Jeremy Renner, actually.
Oh, Renner, is it? Yeah, get your facts right,
Rimmer
pal.
was it Jimmy Rimmer was a goalkeeper for Man United, wasn't he?
Jimmy Rimmer was quite a famous goalkeeper for United because he
was at Aston Villa as well.
No, I was going to say, he went to Aston Villa, and I think he won the league title with Aston Villa.
Anyway, Rob, so thanks very much for that. You said he played an entirely different character and they used the Bourne name to cash in on the franchise. Yeah. And Porky's a numpty, says Mark in Lincoln. If Everton win and go above United, it's only because they've played 3 games more than United. Yeah, well, we've also talked about Arsenal having 2 games in hand. I'm sorry, mate, as old MG here pointed out quite prosaically, it's the points in the bag, isn't it, that count, not the points you haven't played for yet. And Hugh says Red Hill Aerodrome is southeast of Red Hill. Reigate is to the west. Yes. #plank. Yeah, it's on the same county. It's called Surrey. Yeah, 1 million square miles. That's right. That's right. So don't worry about it.
I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.